Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be trying to see which weapon in Rivals that you choose says about you. It depends on, sniper if you're annoying as hell, and assault rifle if you're either new or pro. The basic stuff. Alright, let's begin. I'm going to let my friend Calvin, or Frosted Wolf, take over for the first one.
Alright, so here's what assault rifle says about you.
No, we need to make a list. That'll just be the intro.
Bro.
Let's make a list in our DMs. Yeah, because we need to make a list.
Alright.
Holy hell, how many weapons and rivals are there?
Here's what assault rifle says about you. You're probably just a casual player who either just started midway through the game or really just anywhere. You use this gun as your main carry. Well, not really.
Don't let Papa find this guy.
Oh, bro.
I'm muting you as well.
You're probably just a casual player who just enjoys the game. Alright. Here, you do bow now.
Bow. The worst weapon ever created. It does 0 damage, basically. And when you charge it up and you hit someone, it does like 80. For some reason, the bow, instead of like sniper or anything like that, does the most body shot damage out of any weapon in the game. And that is genuinely absurd. This is stupid. This is worse. This is the worst weapon. You're probably like, 26, and you spent all your keys on pay-to-win weapons, and then you only main bow. You're a failure. Die. Alright, let me... Alright, my part's over.
Alright, here's what the burst rifle says about you. You are 100% a controller or mobile player that uses auto shoot that mains a splash. You are weird. Or you're just a really high level player that's disgusting. Gross.
Bro, you're like level 120.
Shut up. You're level 130.
40.
Even more. Anyways, if you main the burst rifle, why? Okay, now on to paintball gun.
Paintball gun is probably one of the best guns in the entire game, in my opinion. It does 20 damage, body and headshots, 16 bullets. It has a really good firing rate. And overall, it also, it makes it impossible for your enemies to see their crosshair, making their bullets go all around. You can't even see what they're shooting because of how bad their aim is. And for that reason, I'm just going to say this. You are either a pay-to-win level like 57 who uses paintball, travel, exo, and medkit. God. Or you're a player that works for it. Like a level 140 maybe. Yeah, that's basically it. So either you're disgusting or you're cool. Yep.
Alright, so if you made RPG, and we are saying this after the update where it does 100 and it kills you on headshot. You main backrooms. You say easy every single time. You are a disgrace to the community and nobody likes you. Moving on. Shotgun.
Shotgun is probably my least favorite weapon out of all of them. Number one, because the people that are doing it are always on mobile. Never on console or PC, they're always on mobile. And all they do is they'll have like some really noob avatar and they'll just walk up to you. Like instead of they'll ignore the fact that you're shooting you and they'll just walk up to you and they'll hit 2 headshots and you're dead. It's so annoying, I swear to God. These people are the scums of the earth. I'd rather have sex with the mole rat than play against these people.
Are you done?
Yes.
Yeah. Here's what Sniper says. You either are really good at sniping, or you main construction and you're disgusting because you're on console. Please stop using this if you're on console or mobile. It makes my sniper abilities quench and hurt and be mad.
And they also always go on the fun crane.
For real. And probably everybody that main sniper on construction and mobile is probably crying at the fact that that they fixed the trowel glitch, trowel space subspace strip mine glitch. Anyways, it depends on how you use this gun. If you're on console, you're disgusting. If you're on PC and level 567, you're disgusting. But if you're around the like 70 to 150 range where you miss some of your shots and actually make it seem believable that you're not just cheating, you're fine. But please throw the level 500 plus. Stop tryharding for the love of God. Flamethrower.
Alright, basically. People that use flamethrower, there's no boundaries. You are God. You are annoying. Nobody loves you. You are just annoying. Nobody loves you for every reason possible. Number one, you always spin it either in back rooms or generally just any map. Because the amount of damage it does normally and then it has fire damage afterwards is enough to kill a man within like a quarter of a minute. It's very annoying. You are a disgrace. You did not get it with keys. You got it with Robux. You're stupid. Nobody loves you. This is why your dad left you in a cardboard box like the fucking Garfield movie. I dislike you. You're nobody. Die. Anyways, grenade launcher.
If you use grenade launcher, stop using it, okay? It is not a good weapon. I mean, it is. Just it's annoying to fight. And I can 100% guarantee that you are either use it because you suck at the game, you use it because you bought it and you want to make yourself feel worthful, and you want to make your money worth it. And in that case, just use minigun. It's at least in the slightest bit better and more helpful, so that other players could beat you. But stop using this. Either you got mad because an RPG player was being better than you because they're on console and they are obviously worse than you actually, or you got bested by a PC player and you got mad at them, and you just suck at the game if you main this overall onto minigun, which is even worse.
You're probably the type of guy that, you know that one guy on YouTube that went on a date with a cardboard cutout? Yeah, this is probably you. You have a revealing avatar that looks like a femboy. You have white hair, fully white skin with an anime face, and this is just the limits. You probably play Pressure, and you definitely have RULE musted on your keyboard. And I wonder why. So yeah, you're horrible. I don't like you.
Oh my god, I just got that.
I gotta go. Just wait, I'll be back soon.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'll be back in like maybe 10 minutes, hopefully. And if not, it's an hour because my dad forces me to go swimming. I'll be right back.
Okay. This is what Flare Gun says about you. If you main Flare Gun.
Okay, so my mic bugged out here. But what I meant to say was, if you main Flare Gun, you're pretty trash at the game. It does 50 damage. That's way too much damage. It's insane. It blocks enemy sights. But now that I'm editing this, I don't think it's so bad. You're valid if you use it. Doesn't matter if you're on PC, console, mobile, whatever. You're valid if you use it. It really only does 100 damage. And now we're on the handgun. And Liam took like an hour to get back, so we'll just speed that up.
So you recording yet?
Yeah, I've been recording.
Okay. Handgun. I need to meet Jorian real quick. 1 second. Handgun. Handgun is one of the most basic weapons of all time. It's in the top 10, basically, next to fists. And handgun it's not even bad. The amount of headshot damage that handgun does, I can't remember exactly. It might be 15, 19, but that's some pretty good headshot damage. It's around the same amount of paintball. So what I like to say is, if your handgun, you're either new or you're either a pro. So it's hard.
It's a
Either way,
12.5
I
damage
respect you.
headshot.
You didn't have to interrupt me.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I respect you even if you are a noob or you're a sweat with this, because it takes some skill to aim this with this big friggin' back to it. It's so big. It's so unnecessary. Anyways, revolver.
If you use revolver, I will admit, you are pretty skilled at it. But if you're on like Xbox or something, you most likely just windmill it whenever you're close range and just stop. And other than that, it's just a pretty good thing. All right, on to Shorty.
Shorty is one of the best, I think, secondaries out of all of them. One of top 3 probably. And the thing is that the headshot damage it does is absurd. Double headshots can kill it instantly. It's so OP. Like, it genuinely is just a good melee. And it has normal move speed, unlike some other guns for your side that make you run slower or faster, like Slingshot makes you run faster, and other weapons can make you run slower. Overall, just a good secondary, and the type of person that you are if you use it, you're either the spammiest person known to man, who does 0.5 damage if you try to use Shorty across the room every single damn time, or you're a really skilled player, probably use a sniper and Shorty just in case close range. And, overall, just a decent player. Yeah, that's pretty much it. On a Slingshot.
Alright. If you use Slingshot and you use it as a main, I just can't even say anything about this. It is genuine. If you just use this on Backrooms, Arena, why? It is really good. Having the damage of Uzi, but having a little bit less ammo. Now, this is so spammy. If you use this, you have absolutely zero skill, and you probably main Backrooms along with RPG or flare gun onto Uzi.
Basically, Uzi is the best secondary. It just is. It is the best secondary. I have to admit, it is the best. It's so cheap. It's 20 keys. You can probably get that in day 2, day 1 maybe. Maybe even half an hour you could probably get Uzi if you grind really hard. Uzi is just a good secondary. It's an automatic weapon. It's really... Shut the hell... It's really good, mainly because it's such a good automatic weapon. Like, insanely. It's so good. It shoots very fast, it's easy to aim, and the reload time isn't even bad. Like, that's some good reload time. It reloads in maybe 3 seconds, maybe, I think, less. I don't know, I don't really count to do that. Yeah, it's just insanely good. It's the best secondary. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's the second best secondary. But this was before the great nerf. Exogun would have been the best secondary ever because it does 25 splash damage and can't be katana. But now they made it do 6 across the map, and they nerfed it to make it every other weapon that's good just do less damage, including Exo, which made it do 26 on headshots, aka close range, and 6 damage on body shots from far away. It's stupid. So therefore, after the great nerf, Uzi is the best secondary, I'd have to admit. Anyways, on to the fabled Exogun.
If you use Exogun, you are 2 types of people. You play on Xbox to avoid the katana spin.
Hey, yo, shush. Here's my opinion on Exogun. You are pay to win. Leave. Now.
And that's Doreen's opinion on it. But if you use Exogun, you did not pay for this.
Redo the entire segment because you just checked Discord and laughed about it. I don't know. Let's redo it. It'll be better for you to redo it since you haven't said much anyways.
So if you use Exogun, you did not pay for this in keys. You either bought it with bought keys, or you just bought the bundle and got... Because name one normal Exogun user that hasn't been using the Wonder Gun or some other skin crate from it. Name me one. Exactly. You haven't seen any. You did not pay for this normally, and you know it. If you use this, you are just spammy, and you use it just because you want to act like you're better than all the Uzi people over here. Alright, anyways, moving on to the melees.
Oh, chainsaw. All right, this is the best melee. No joke. It does the most damage by far. It makes you run fast. Number one, that skin makes it look insane. The damage it does is like 60, the most damage out of any melee. Like I said before, besides backstab knife. That's some crazy damage. That's a 3-shot, and that's why this is the best melee. It makes you run insanely fast. Like it's just good. You're a good player if you use this because it takes a lot of skill to, run across maps without getting actually lasered to hell,
Plus, the ability
You
DPS does
shut that.
180.
Yeah, that is true.
Alright, now on to
Anyways,
fists.
on to... Oh my god.
If you use fists, you are a new player, for sure. You are not
There's no
using
silver
fists
lining
on purpose. You are definitely still in the beginner lobby. Oh, frick. Well, let me get my fist on. You are definitely still in the beginner lobbies. And you just use it because of the double jumps. The damage isn't good, the cooldown isn't good, the rage isn't good, and the move speed is decent. But it's just not good. You're just a new player. Or just really skilled at the game, which I gotta respect. Alright, anyways, on to Katana.
All right, Katana. This is one of the best melees, mainly because of its deflectability. Its damage is horrible. It does like 45. It's not good. It's not even that much better compared to fists. It has a really long cooldown whenever you do your first slash. It's really annoying. Like, it's just stupid. Like, it's not like fists where the thing is like maybe half a second. It's really, a while. Other than that, the deflectability can do some crazy things against the weapons that we don't like minigun. And it can't block Exo, which is very unfortunate. But
Or
I
slingshot.
just think or slingshot, that's a good point. And minigun, it's so easy to catch a minigun user off guard, considering that when you stop holding the shoot button with minigun, it keeps shooting for like maybe an extra second. So if you use katana on them after they started lasering you, you can theoretically get them down to like maybe 10, 20 HP just by using one katana. And it's just absurd. It's a good weapon. Also, headshot snipes also get deflected, and the most dopamine you ever get is deflecting one of those or hitting one of those. So, yeah, that's basically it. On to knife.
If you use knife, you are the true double life of You are the true double life of rivals. You either use it to slide back at people and backstab, or you use it for movement. Both of those are good. But if you backstab people in a certain way, aka sliding behind, like if you're just looking backwards and then you slide behind the person and backstab, you are not good. That's just a method that can basically just one-shot anybody. But if you use it for movement and like just genuinely just fast hits that do some damage, thank you for being good at the game. All right, on to Scythe.
Yes. Scythe, I think, belongs where it belongs, It's an absurdly good weapon. Except when the Great Nerf absolutely destroyed the game, and it knocked it down from 50 damage, second most, down to katana of 45. Very annoying. I don't like it. Good God. I don't like it. I don't like how it is now. It used to be great, but I don't like how it damages now. But now, with the special ability, the dash is very good. It's helpful a lot. Like, especially in maps like Station, where you can just jump off and, surprise attack your enemies from behind. It's very funny. So overall, I'm putting this in the third best weapon. And if you use this, you are most likely either extremely good or extremely bad. Like, there's no silver lining. You're just either very good or very bad. That's it. On to Trowel.
No. Trowel. I will get into the stats later, but I have 2 words to say if you are a Trowel. If you are a Trowel main. Tunnel Camper. Now, if you use this in an actual way to deflect bullets or, block off enemies and their strategies, W for you, okay? But if you are a trowel bug abuser, camper, or just all of the above, you do not deserve to have this weapon. You most definitely.
The only bug that I think doesn't matter really is the boost bug. Because the boost bug is actually very helpful, and anyone can really use it if they have trouble. It doesn't even exploit much. It's just a cool way of getting around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Anyways, but if you use it to snipe people, stop. But listen, this is a very good melee, having the speed of a knife, having the damage of 10 less than a katana, the reach of fists, and it can build to block off enemies. This is a well-rounded, insanely good, just thing, melee. And probably, the second or third best. Okay, on to utilities, starting off with Flashbang with Leo.
Yes, I have some things to say about you. Flashbang is, with my Freedom Blast, one of the best weapons in the entire game. I'm being totally honest. If you know what to do shut the fuck. If you know what to do with Flashbang, you can cook people. Genuine. Have you seen my Rivals But Tag video? The amount of death threats Calvin sent me after that video was done recording is genuinely out of this world. Flashbang is a good weapon if you know how to use it correctly. If you don't know how to use it correctly, it's horrible. It's bad. It's not a good weapon. It's just bad. It's just bad. And the type of person that uses Flashbang, you're horrible. Unless you're me, you're horrible. Genuinely. I've never seen anyone use Flashbang that's actually good at it. I've just seen people throw it up in the air and then just hit nobody. So yeah, overall pretty good weapon. Top 10. On Freeze Ray.
Freeze Ray was an absolute god weapon, able to destroy literally everybody. But they just destroyed this weapon beyond compare. The main thing that would happen with this is that you would use Freeze Ray. You would shoot the player, and y'all would have a little duel in Frozen, which is really good for people without aim, aka 70% of the player base. But now they hammered it where it only has one bullet, has less move speed, I think. At least I think it gave them less move speed. And you can no longer, if you're frozen, which you often freeze yourself and the enemy, you can no longer shoot. Which means that, honestly, if you're in a 1v1 and you use Freeze Ray and you freeze both the enemies, it's basically just a stall. They made this weapon so bad when it used to be the best thing ever. It used to be the best backroom strategy. Freeze Ray, RPG, dead. Or Shorty, for that matter, because it's just insane. This used to be my top, 3. Besides, say, Trip Mine, Molotov, and Medkit. But they just made this weapon so bad. It's still good if you don't freeze yourself. Or if you're in a 1v1. Moving on to Grenade.
Funnily enough, this is one of the second highest damaging weapons in the entire game, and it's a starter. This is one of the first weapons you get in the entire game. It has some pretty cool abilities, like doing 75 damage when normally hit, and the explosion radius is about 16 stars. It's not even that good. The cooldown is a long time. If you use it every time the cooldown ends, you can only use it 3 times per round. That's just bad. And it's also the frag boost. This is the only thing good about this weapon, and it only works on one map, and that's Construction, aka my favorite map. It only works there because you can frag boost under the crane, and at the time people will notice the explosion and they'll be like, crane, and they'll snipe you instantly. It's stupid. It's a decent weapon, yet it's also horrible. And if you use it, you're definitely a noob, or you're just a crane, camper. A stupid.
Okay, listen.
Crane camper.
Wait. I would like to say something about Grenade. It is, you are underrating this weapon. Remember whenever my account got banned yesterday? I was cooking people with grenades. All right. Anyways,
But that's the thing. Whatever. I don't
Only-
go on this thing anymore.
grenade's only good if you use it correctly. Oh, medkit. This used to be insane. I'm pretty sure it was normal move speed. The cooldown, no, not the cooldown. The heal was better. I think.
The heal has always stayed the same.
Okay, whatever. But now they made it. So if you get shot, if you get flicked by a fly, you will completely stop. It doesn't matter if you are using here, for example, if you're using the briefcase or normal skin. It doesn't matter if you are pulling off the bandage. If somebody shoots you, even doing half of an HP, it will reset you completely. And the number one thing about medkit was it allows you to heal in the midst of battle. You can no longer do that. You cannot heal in the midst of battle. You have to be in the corner hiding like a camper or something. You have to just hide in the corner while your teammates fight for their lives. They made this so bad. I mean, it's still the best utility, but they made it so much worse. All right, moving on to Balzo.
Oh my god. This is one of the best utilities ever.
Agreed.
And the thing is, it lasts a while, which is very good. And it also just is good, you know? Because paired with Trowel and RPG and Flare, it is the most overpowered thing. Let's say you're in the tunnel, right? You know what you can do? If you have two people, you can someone's running in front of them, like in the tunnel, and you come up behind them, and both of you have Trowel and the loadout I just stated. Oh, God. You can place a wall in front of them while they're running, make them turn around, and then throw 2 Molotovs in, and then block off their entrance, basically making them burn like a fucking brazen bull. It's so OP. You genuinely have no idea unless you click.
And then it becomes a slaughterhouse with RPGs.
Oh yeah, that's true. You go up in the corner of the wall and shoot through it. It's just absurd. It'll kill them like instantly. All right. Next up is smoke grenade.
All right. So smoke grenade. I'm not even gonna lie. This can save. This can save you sometimes. Its cooldown is good. They gave it 3 bullets. That means they can shoot it 3 times. And also if the strategy that Liam just stated, if they have smoke grenade, that's not gonna work. Because the Molotovs will not hit if the smoke grenade is over them. Same with Flare, I think.
I didn't say there was a smoke grenade.
Yeah. But if the enemy is using a smoke grenade. And this can save you unless you're using it on like arena. Unless you're using it on arena and the other players have auto shoot, or the people that are using it are having auto shoot. Because it doesn't matter if they can see you or not. They will still be able to shoot you, and it's Rivals fix it now. And they should make it where the owners of the smoke grenades should be able to see through it. There's some buffs to make smoke grenade viable for the amount of keys that I bought it for. Now on to Subspace Trip Mine.
Oh, I never thought this day would come. Okay, so this weapon, oh my god. This weapon used to be one in my loadout every single day. I would throw this thing on station. It would be so funny. You have no idea. I would just throw it on the ground, and then someone would try to some unsuspecting soul would just climb up a ladder right onto my trip line, and then it basically just killed them. Like,
it's even better with the don't press button because it makes a huge explosion,
which lets you find it even faster.
And it leaves the person on 1 HP.
Which is insane. Well, it can only be countered by medkit, and you can't clutch up a 2v1 with 1 HP. unless you hit sniper headshots and they're AFK and blind and dumb and retarded and actually dead. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure this concludes all of Rivals weapons.
Yep.
And by the way, before we go, the type of person that you are, if you use this weapon, you are a mastermind. You know where people are going to go, so you place it in places where they won't expect it.
Oh yeah, and an even more devilish and insane way, remove the charm, and in case, because some people still have wraps on, plastic subspace trip mine with a flat skin like don't press. If they see it or not, they're not gonna know unless they hear the giant noise the moment you place it. But other than that, this thing is godly.
And that concludes our tier list, or, extermination of all of the people that play Rivals that are horrible or good. That also includes our tier list of all of the weapons in the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This video was very easy to record, and I hope it does well instead of getting 35 views, which are all just bots. Anyways, that's the end. Do you want to watch a 1v1 of us or some crap before
No.
you leave? Since